Hello, my name is Julia, and welcome to the second episode of my Devlog series. I'm still getting the hang of editing videos, and I'm trying a different vibe to last time. Oh, by the way, these videos are being edited in the Blender Video Editor, which is actually quite good. Before showing you what I've done, I'm going to do a quick overview of what's going to be talked about in this video. Firstly, I'm going to be fixing the long grab mechanic bug mentioned in the last video. I'm also going to be creating a tree model in Blender, making an initial test terrain, and adding block-in objects to the world. Now let's get into the game. The problem with the long-range grabbing mechanic is that once a rigid body has been assigned to the grabbed object pointer, it will never be unassigned. Initially, I thought this was a problem with the grabbed object code, so I tried to remedy that first. This did not work, indicating that the problem was coming from somewhere else. I suspected that the error was coming from the interaction ray that the long-range grab mechanic uses to get the rigid body data. In the function that assigns the rigid body in the interaction ray code, there is no unassignment of that data, and then I knew the source of the error and fixed it. Here you can see the mechanic working as intended, coming to my hand when I point at it and press trigger, but not when I point away and press trigger. There was still a problem with specificity. I wanted the long grab to work with both stationary clicks and flicking motions for accessibility. It only works if the trigger is pressed while the interaction ray is pointed at the object, meaning a flick motion often doesn't work as the flick moves the ray. To fix this, I added a counter that starts when the ray hits a valid object and counts down from when the potential object is null. This gave the grab a stickiness that felt intuitive. Now I'm going to be showing you how I designed and implemented an initial test terrain for the game. Here you can see me designing some basic sketches of the terrain. 2 hills on the left and right, with a river going down the center. I also added some areas of interest, like the village the player will spawn at. I made some designs for later in the game's production too. You might hear more about that in the next devlog. I wasn't sure how to design the terrain at first, as I have very little experience. I initially tried designing the terrain in Blender, but it proved somewhat fruitless. Shortly after, I discovered an amazing tool named Terrain 3D, created by Tokisound Games. It's got every feature I could hope for. It includes easy to place multi-mesh objects that are efficient and perfect for my use case. This tool really saved me a lot of time, and I appreciate creators like this so much. I also made a tree in Blender. You can see it dotted around the landscape. So, this is the game so far. You can see the distant hills spotted with trees. I also added block-in objects. That's blocks where houses would be in the final game. Here you can see the house I showed you last time from the outside. It doesn't have a door, unfortunately. Let's walk over to the other hill. In this game, I want the player to be able to get from anywhere on the map to anywhere else in the map in less than 3 minutes. I want travel in this game to be enjoyable and fun. So, what's next in development? Next, I'm going to be doing some test quests. I'm going to be making some characters and locations where the player will be able to do some puzzles. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope to see you next time.